So this weekend, back on seasons. This weekend, my husband and I went away just to get some time alone around our anniversary, and it was so nice. We don't get that very often, and that's really the point I want to make is, you know, cherishing this season you're in. I cherish the fact that I'm raising a 6-year old, almost 7-year old little girl. I love, being in ministry and being a wife and all these things. But stepping away with my husband um, it allowed me to reflect on the season we're in and also to, I don't know, reflect on the seasons we've been in. I mean, we went through a time, when I met him, he had 3 preteens, little kids, almost not quite little kids, but, we had one season where the middle child was off to college, and it was like kind of this empty nester season before we had my daughter Ellie. And, um, you know, it was this special season of time alone, like often. And I think I'm standing in this store on Saturday and I just have this moment of like sadness. And I didn't express it until Sunday because it was like, wow, I miss the moments we've had. And um, I want to be more intentional about when we do get those moments alone together. Um, because when you're raising kids, they are few and far between. And I know that, like, losing my father helped me to cherish the moments I have with the people I love, and being around people whom I love that have lost people they love, especially spouses or parents. It just reminds you to cherish the season you're in with the people you love. And I expressed this to my husband. I told him this story on the way home on Sunday, how we were standing in the store and I was getting kind of sad, and I start bawling. I'm like, great. Why did I bring this up 10 minutes on the 10 minutes from home? I don't know. Anyway, and it's like I said to him, I said, I'm so grateful that we got to do this, but I'm so grateful to be going home to Ellie. And he's like, but it's like I miss those times we had together, and I want to make sure we're more intentional about planning the time we do have to get. Like, when we can get it, let's get it. And he agreed, and it's just this bittersweet season, and it's why I think getting time with your spouse is so important, because you don't get it often when you're raising kids. And I just, I guess I wanted to talk about it in the space of seasons, because everybody's in a season. Maybe you're in a season where you are, raising kids, or you're grieving, or both, or you are getting lots of time with your husband alone, and your kids are grown. I don't know, but I think it's just so important to cherish the season you're in. And also, if it's difficult, it's not easy to cherish, maybe just be present to the Lord, be present to his presence in the season you're in. um, I just wanted to share that because it was a moment of reflecting on my current season, and I wanted you to hear it so you may reflect on the season you're in. Okay.